side.
Yes, sir.
What do they do here?
The only part is isolated vehicle there. But I don't know whether they are repairing it.
Mechanic workshop.
Okay, it's mechanical workshop everywhere.
Watch out. Watch out. Careful.
3 men, 1 woman, and a baby. The baby was also alive, but was died.
This is mechanic workshop.
So many things take place inside this place. So many things express inside.
He was making sure at the same time trying to
Because it's nice.
exactly. It was the first that was exploded.
He was filling the gas cylinder.
He was trying to refill. His body was exploded beyond recognition.
These are one parts.
But with pump water, as they are removing it, they pump water around it, then they transfer it.
But they are still gas cylinders.
Mechanic control and fitting.
No, the chemical has not. All these ones now.
That's all.
Empty.
Yes,
That's why we want them to recover it.
As strong as the cylinder is.
Yes, sir.
It's a disaster venue and completely avoidable one. Completely avoidable disaster, human negligence all led to it. Because of what I've seen there now, for what I've heard, the thing blew off when somebody was trying to refuel the gas cylinder as well as making call. Generally, we often say it, security is everybody's business. Security should not be left. And self-security is the best security in life, in any atmosphere. What happened there, I said earlier, is a disaster, avoidable disaster. And severally, we know that phones should not be closer to where gases are. Either at home, either in the car, either at the gas station, it shouldn't be. And fire too shouldn't be where they are. Around at this place now, there are some people that are frying naked light where you have gases. And you know, unlike even other disasters, the gas cylinders flies like birds. If one takes off now, you can go as far as 100 meters before it lands. And everybody lands on now, the disaster will happen. So it's just an appeal to members of the public. There are so many things that we do that we call disaster to ourselves. All safety rules being given out by the security and safety experts, let us all adhere to it. Imagine this one here, the gas cylinders now, and so many activities go on here. So many. Gas cylinder is not supposed to be where you have welder. Where there's so many things. Naked lights. That's what happens. So the best thing I find is that any professional advice given to any members of the public, let us take it serious. Whoever that give professional advice must have gone into it, must have studied what's all about. As for here now, I still want to appeal. There are so many gas cylinders that are inside, filled up. And we need to evacuate them now scientifically. We need to evacuate them now so through those that are experts in that. So I want to appeal that we allow those that are trained and being paid for this type of disaster to manage, to allow them to do their job, which is very important. Being alive, healthy, or remaining in the below the grave, All those who lost their life today now, they never planned it. And there's no way you carry out an operation without inconveniencing anybody. So I rather want to appeal to them that we did not come to this world with money, we are not going with money. I appeal to them that we are trying to save human life. There are so many gas cylinders that are still filled up here. If we don't cut one off and one explodes, then they blame us. The government will not be blamed now. It's a human error. Unfortunately, the person that caused it now is not alive. But for it to happen after we have seen it, then the public will blame governments. And that's why I need to prevent further loss of life and damage. So the current now is just a short period. I know I'm not going to give because I'm not expert in that area. Mine as a police officer is to provide conducive security environment for specialists now to carry their job. And when they certify the place is okay for human activities, they will open the road. I cannot say 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 or 4 hours for the experts to do that. But as long as they don't consider the place safe, we shall keep it and keep people off. That's according to. So whoever that is convenience now, appeal to them. Let it be a sacrifice they need to pay for the life of others to remain safe, for the business of others to remain safe. That's just what you have to do. If the plane crashes here, I go take 2-3 months to evacuate. All those are lives to stand on. So anybody that thinks that the business is being affected now, let it as sacrifice he or she has to pay for the sanctity of human life and for preserving the life of those that are alive in this environment. But I assure that we will not seal the place off longer than is necessary. It's a thing of the eye. Everybody will see. If they come in, they evacuate. You see the ground. You don't need to seal it up again. So as far as we are doing it, and they too are seeing it, you know when it's ready for people to move in and do that. But for now, I want to appeal to them to allow specialists now to do their job, so that we don't lose further life, we don't lose further property. And those that are property here now, they have to evacuate everything out. So that's just the bottom line. Anybody whose business is being presently affected for this short period, please bear with us. We are not unmindful of your business. We are not unmindful of the fact that most of you, you've got to borrow money to do business for X months. We are not unmindful. But you should pray to God Almighty to let us be alive and healthy to sacrifice the Christmas with our loved ones. Yes, sir. So for this short period, we are going to inconvenience you in order to evacuate here and avoid further loss of life and property. So please bear with us. Yes, sir. As the agencies are coming in now, as they are evacuating, cooperate with them. Yes, so that any aside want to render. And another thing is that you know those that work there. Anybody that wants to go there to be what does not belong to him or her, identify. You have union. You have leadership here. So don't allow anybody to go and reap where he or she did not sow. You know those who work there. So if anybody wants to pick anything, let it be that whoever that's entitled to, that picks. If there's any doubt, if there's any argument, hand over to police. You have your police, you know them, they know you. So that don't allow anybody who doesn't have anything here to steal. So what the relatives of those who have lost their life will use to survive now, somebody should not take it. So coordinate that. If you want to do that, can appoint just 1 or 2 to deal with rescue operators. Not everybody, because life is sacrificed. And we still have so many danger there. There are so many tires there. Yes. We thank God the tire has not gone in. If the tire has gone into flames now, we won't even be here by now with all these things. Before you know, the cylinder will have flew to the express. Yes. With the cylinder, so with the fire, taking it up. So please, cooperate with them. So let us leave this place, complete for them to do their job. The earlier you allow them to do their job, so it's enough for us now to open your shops. What you're supposed to do for 1 week, you don't allow them to do for 2 weeks, you still lock up. But what you can do for 1 day, you allow them, you follow a week, we open you up. So we are not just punishing you. So cooperate with us. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fún wọn ní àyè, wọ́n ṣe. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká kọjú pé àwọn tí ọjà mi pa, mi ò lọ lájà, mi ò lè dájọ́ lónìí, dájọ́ lọ́la. Ẹ tó wà láàyè tó wọ́n dì. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fún wọn ní àyè, wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ wọn. Àrùn ojú ni kì í ṣàrùn mú. Tábà tí o kúrò náà, àní lè ti pamọ́ ẹ ti rí bẹ̀. So àní ti kájú bó ṣe tọ́ àbó ṣe yẹ lọ. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Thank you, sir.